The latest from our daily newsletter at podnews.net. You're 1 in a million. New data available by subscription from Ondia suggests that this year the number of global monthly podcast listeners will reach 1 billion people for the first time. Global podcast ad revenue for 2021 will be $1.9 billion. Podcast host Captivate has unveiled Amy, their audio monetization and integration engine. The dynamic content insertion system allows pre, post, and mid-roll slots to be added, as well as an ad painter to help paint out older, baked-in ads to replace those with dynamic content. The tool is released to all Captivate podcasters on November the 16th. I'm an advisor. Podcast ad spending is up 87% over the same period last year, according to Magellan AI, which has released its podcast advertising benchmark report for Q3 2021. Ad load also increased, though, from 5.2% in Q2 to 5.8% in Q3. Libsyn's AdvertiseCast has released average CPM rates for October, showing an average of $23.30. The data is up from September and up 92.3% year-on-year. WonkyBot has released a show for grown-ups called Superhero Confidential, a short-form daily scripted podcast. They shifted to exclusive Apple Podcasts paid subscription in June, but say it heard from so many non-Apple parents and kids following the decision, it's now added a ad-supported feed available everywhere. When you get fan art asking you to please bring Tara back, well, we had to do something lest we become an evil empire, we're told. Podfest Origins starts their virtual session number 2 today at 11 a.m. Eastern today. I'll be speaking about the opportunities for podcasters outside the US, which is at 2 in the morning, so I'm really looking forward to that. RSS.com Podcasting has partnered with Podbox in Mexico to co-produce, distribute and monetize new podcasts in the Spanish language. Podbox has studios in La Condesa, and Africa Podcast Day 2022 has been announced for February the 12th. They're looking for session ideas and commercial partners. It's a Monday, so time for some tech stuff. Careful of emails that you might spot from Facebook. Many from random websites in India that want to add our podcast to their Facebook page. Just be careful on what you click on. The Podcast Index team has been working on cross-app comments, allowing podcast listeners to comment on podcast episodes and view others' comments across a number of different apps. The tool uses open, non-centralized technologies, and you can join in the conversation on their Mastodon website at podcastindex.social. Per-word SRT files can help things like clipping tools. It's possible but expensive to do that with tools like Amazon Transcribe. I went playing with Amazon to work out how. And boostergrams this week include an anonymous one saying maybe Facebook user agent misattribution to Apple will finally be the catalyst to fix this issue. We'd hope so. Thank you, 2,112 sats using Breeze. That's kind of you. And Dave Jones saying, love the show, James. It's my every morning listen and the first boost of the day, smiley face. Must see TV. 2161 sats using Castomatic. Thank you, Dave. Must see TV. You can send boostergrams and support your favorite podcasts with value for value enabled apps like Fountain. You'll find that at fountain.fm. And in podcast news, Amazon has announced Country Heat Weekly, a show that brings Amazon Music's Country Heat playlist to life. Digiday, reporting on the news, calls their strategy haphazard and sprawling. Crypto Savvy is a new podcast released by a digital asset financial services company in Asia, Hashkey Group. The podcast aims to demystify the rapidly evolving world of cryptocurrencies and analyze new investment opportunities. And Vox Audio Podcasts are teaming up to tell the story of the future of work after the recent dramatic changes to how workplaces work. Shows like Today Explained kicked off the 8-episode series on Friday. And that's the latest from our newsletter. For all the links, we're at podnews.net.